So for example, we have a whiteboard. It's very intuitive. You know that there's a pen here, you must be able to interact with it. We can do the same thing on one of our interactive flat panels, so we have different formats that you can use. As soon as I pick up a pen, it knows that I want to write something. If I use my finger, it knows I'm wanting to move it, and if I want to erase something, I just use my fist. So it's very natural, very intuitive. And now I can interact with all the material any way that I need to.
So besides whiteboarding, what are some other features that businesses would like to see?
We have access to everything on your desktop. So for example, if we wanted to look, we're currently in Las Vegas at InfoComm. So if I want to do a quick search for Las Vegas, I can bring that up, interact with that content, say the Las Vegas Country Club is where I want to be going. If I want to take a screen capture of that, I can quickly capture it into my notes. So now it's part of my whiteboard file. Oh, let me go back, sorry. It's now part of my whiteboard file, so I can interact with it here, move it around, take additional notes. So now I've just incorporated everything I have on my desktop, on my computer, into my meeting. And if I want to send this information out, I can save these files so I can work on them at a later date, but I can also send it out and email it to anyone. So because we're integrated with Outlook and Microsoft Exchange, I have access to all the meeting details when I set up my meeting, any attachments I sent out, who's accepted, who has declined or has not responded, and the agenda. So I can insert the agenda into my meeting. So I have something to guide my meeting. And when I finish my meeting, I can reset the room and decide who I want to email the notes out to. I can even add attachments. So if I had other files I was working on, I can send that through.
So let's talk about the projector here, because this isn't actually a screen. It's a board that has a projection from your desktop onto it.
Yes. So we have an ultra short throw projector. This is the shortest throw projector. It's again around collaboration. So shadow is virtually taken out of the equation so that you can interact very freely. It is using everything that you have on your computer. You have full access to everything that you would use on your computer. But we also have interactive flat panels. So if you wanted to use it on without a projector and have it on a 1080p high definition screen, we have displays that do that as well.
Okay. And now let's talk about the integration with video, because you guys also integrate data and video.
Correct. So we have, up here is our toolbar that integrates with our Bridget conferencing software, and that enables us to have remote locations, whether it's a home employee working from their home office that wants to connect in with their laptop, or even with one of our smart podium devices, or another office that has a smart board. We can connect quickly. I can share and stop share with a click of a button. I can see who is connected and who is not. And I also have video, so I can open a video window and have a webcam video.
Okay, but so the webcam video will show you and interacting, but can you interact with the person on the other end? Is it two-way?
Absolutely. So if I can have Jennifer join our meeting, she has a iPad, and we have a Bridget application for our iPad. So when I go and I'm sharing this screen, everything that I have on this screen shows up on the iPad as well.
All right.
And Jennifer, if you want to write notes, we can show that we can have interaction at the same time.
Oh yeah, all right.
So we are truly collaborating simultaneous two-way. So it's a very natural way to interact.
And in terms of the people who are able to connect, what are the numbers? How many people can connect at any given point to this?
You can have up to 500 concurrent users that can connect. You can have up to 4 videos connected, video cameras connected at one time, and 2 users interacting with content simultaneously.
And so you pulled up the video aspect before, but it's actually pretty easy, and you just select your participants based on what?
Yeah, so anyone can join this, whether they're from a computer at home, they just need to download the client, or you send them a link in an email, one click, everything opens up, they join the meeting, you can see who is connected to the meeting, and again, if you want to share your video camera, they can have the same controls on their desktop. where they can open up and use their video as well.
All right. And what is the interoperability issue? What type of video conferencing systems connect to the smart boards?
So we will work with any video conferencing software. You can have 2 displays, one dedicated to video, so you have the full display for dealing with your content and the data aspect of your meeting. But we also have other products like Cisco Sync that we integrate in. So if you're using a single display, you can have part of that display dedicated to the whiteboard, for example, so that you can be interacting with the data and also have a video, a high definition video feed as well.
All right, and then let's talk about price point, because a lot of these products come to market, but they're untouchable for small and medium businesses. Where do you guys fall on that price point?
So this system here with a fully integrated short throw projector is $8,500. It's extremely reasonable when you think about the type of functionality that you can do and what you gain out of the collaboration. Because it's so intuitive, people automatically know that they can interact with it. Your meetings are much more engaging. You're able to get people visually involved and partaking as part of the meeting. You can send out your action items, so as you close out your meeting and you're given action items, you can now, with one click, send that out to everyone who attended that meeting. There's notes, they have follow-up, and it's much more effective for the organization overall.
All right, well, wonderful. We appreciate you giving us the demo. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
All right.